In the headlines, Vice President Bawumia speaks about efforts to stabilize Ghana's economy and answers questions on what happened to the economic fundamentals. Cement turf war as regulators distance themselves from Empire Cement, and former MD of collapsed Capital Bank distances self from supporting the 27.5 million paid to Ato Essien. Welcome to the news in brief on Graphic Online. Vice President Bawumia today broke his silence on the economy in the wake of the current challenges, which has caused critics to question the silence. Speaking at an event organized by the Tertiary Education Confederacy of the New Patriotic Party, this is what Dr. Bawumia said about the economy.
Prior to the coronavirus pandemic, which has impacted virtually all economies in the world, we stabilized the economy. We reduced inflation. We doubled economic growth in the first 3 years. We reduced the rate of depreciation of the cedi. The average depreciation from 2017 to 2020 was the lowest since 1992. We reduced the fiscal deficit. We improved the external payments position, reduced interest rates in line with declining inflation expectations, and we cleaned up the mess in the financial sector that we inherited. The path of inflation in Ghana has been similar to those of other countries following the COVID pandemic. Inflation had declined from an average % in 2016 to an average of 7.2% by 2020. In fact, the average rate of growth of GDP for 2017 to 2021, this is the period including COVID, when we had 0.4% growth in 2020. The average rate between 2017 and 2021 is 5.3%.
What has the government done to relieve the suffering of Ghanaians, and where is the new economy that the government promised to build, and how about the promise to move the economy from a focus on taxation to a focus on production? These were Dr. Bawumia's answers.
We extended the National Fiscal Stabilization Levy and the special import levies from 2020 to 2024. We imposed initially a luxury vehicle levy, which was later abolished. We increased the CST from 6% to 9% and later decreased it from 9% to 5%. Sanitation pollution levy of 10 pesos on the price of a liter of fuel. We had the energy sector recovery levy of 20 pesos, a financial sector cleanup levy of 5%, and recently the introduction of the e-levy of 1.5% on financial transactions. It is important to point out that notwithstanding the revenue challenges that we inherited when we came into office, we took the decision to reduce taxes in the economy. Beyond these measures, government focused on production in the real sector. We said from taxation to production.
Away from the economy, local cement manufacturers have expressed concern about a new entrant, Empire Cement Ghana Limited, located at Weija in Accra, which they allege is producing and distributing cement without authorization. They have also accused the company of operating under unethical environmental conditions.
Responding, however, Empire Cement Ghana has told Daily Graphic that it has not started production of cement and that it was currently operating for all the necessary permits. The company has denounced and discredited accusations, saying it has not started producing cement at the factory for the open market. It said it had permits to produce cement papers and was still working with the Environmental Protection Agency for a permit to commence cement production. The explanation from the company followed a recent accusation by the Ghana Standards Authority that it had found products of the company on the open market with GSA quality mark illegally embossed on it.
And at the court today, the managing director of the defunct Capital Bank during the time of the bank's collapse has testified that he was not in support of the 27.5 million paid to the founder of the bank, William Ato Essien.
Fitzgerald Donkor, who was opening his defense at the Accra High Court today, said the board of the bank approved the money as business promotion to Essien for his role in securing a 620 million Ghana cedis liquidity support from the Bank of Ghana. According to him, although he and other management members did not approve of the payment, they had no option but to pay because of the board's approval. Business promotion payment, he said, was a normal banking practice until it was outlawed by the Bank of Ghana in 2019. Essien, Odonko and Teteneti, the managing director of MC Management Services, a company said to be owned by Essien, are standing trial on various counts of stealing, conspiracy and money laundering.
News in Brief was brought to you by Graphic News Plus.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
Thank you for watching. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube at Graphic GH. I am Ato Essien Amankwa Befi.